Welcome to Parker's in Earley, where you're joining myself, Harry, for the August property market update for the area. And I'm glad to say I'm today joined by one of our lead sales negotiators, Harry Buck, from our Reading office. Keen today, Harry, just to find out how you've been sort of getting on in the Reading area and what your view is on the property market at the moment.
Yeah, no, well, thank you for having me. So on a kind of day-to-day basis, for myself, I'm dealing with inquiries coming in, dealing with applicants, clients, dealing with viewings, appointments to view houses, and helping in here and there with kind of the sales progression, helping clients to get through to the completion stage. Over the last 3 months, to be fair, what we've seen in the Reading office, I'm not sure if it's the same in Earley, we've seen a great influx of buyers, first-time buyers, investors, international investors, all looking to get on the property market in Reading. Quite a downfall in the stock available, which has therefore led to quite a lot of over asking price bids, open houses, a great influx of inquiries when something in a great pocket in Reading comes on, especially in the RG2 area at the moment, holding quite a lot of interest when something does come on the market. We're getting overhauled with calls, inquiries, emails on wanting to view the property. Okay. Mainly the 3 beds, where you're getting the families looking to upsize or first-time buyers getting onto the property market. What we are seeing as well is what the inquiries are mainly looking for is great sized gardens. We've obviously locked down over the last year.
Sure.
Want to give a bit more outside space. Home offices as well.
Yep.
People are now work from home a long time. And also kind of modern themed properties and things that are ready to be moved into. A lot of our applicants over in Reading aren't looking to come in and put their stamp on it. Okay. They're wanting things that are ready to go, ready to work. Obviously potentially having young children or families, and also that would help with an investor to get in there, get the offer accepted and get it straight on the rental market. How are you finding it over in Earley?
Yeah, very, very similar, to be honest. It is that kind of simple case that there is so many buyers out there. It's quite crazy, really, and lots of viewings taking place on sort of one individual property, and unfortunately there can always only really be one buyer, which does result 9 times out of 10 in offers over the asking price, or certainly asking price offers being made. Interestingly, I did see a stat this month, I think it came out by Rightmove on the 16th of August, to suggest that property prices had actually taken a fall for the first time in the last few months by 0.3%, but by the sounds of it, similar to what I've noticed and maybe what you've just said, that doesn't seem to really be the case in the Reading or Berkshire area.
Yeah, no, obviously 0.3 is quite a minuscule margin, so obviously not the greatest of downfalls. But again, what we've seen in our postcode vicinity is that we are getting great influx of buyers and just low levels of stock. So things are kind of going over what they were worth potentially a year, 2 years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
That stat may be helpful for other postcodes and other areas, but unfortunately not in our vicinity.
Yeah, no, and I'd probably back that up, obviously, going out and seeing a lot of clients on market appraisals and things that, if you're reading headlines like that, probably not to really be put off at the moment, because I still think there's a great chance for you to get a premium price if you're a seller in today's market, and that's obviously apparent as well from, as you say, what you've just mentioned with all the buyers and the different types of people that are out there. So, if you are still thinking about selling or on the edge, then get in touch with, I suppose, your team at Reading or my team over here at Earley. Obviously, as we move forward now into September and the winter months, as they're also known as, how do you think the market's going to fare in the next couple of months?
I think it will slowly pick up as well, again, with mainly instructions coming back, where it being the holiday period, people focusing on families, children being out of schools. You'll now get the people that are going to list their property to the market and get hopefully moved before Christmas. Because you've got 3.5 months to get in. Obviously with the bank holiday weekend this weekend, it will be a little bit quieter. But then focusing on to coming in September, I do see it picking up quite a bit, which is good because of the interest of buyers that we've got as well.
Hopefully can meet that demand. 100%. No, I must admit I've been out to see a lot of clients in the last couple of weeks in August alone, really, and they've sort of said that because of the summer holidays, naturally August is that summer slowdown, and okay, we might not be jetting off abroad in our numbers this year, understandably, but people are still getting away, they're spending time with the family, which is obviously always important. But I do think, certainly September, and then moving forward to the months after that, we should hopefully start to see more instructions coming on. So, if your buyers out there waiting, there should be more stock, and if your sellers obviously waiting for your next adventure as well, then there'll be more properties inevitably coming up as well. So, Harry, you mentioned earlier on that you're seeing a growing demand from the international market when they're looking at properties in and around the Reading area. Something I've certainly noticed over here in the RG6 postcode is the international market from Hong Kong. A lot of Hong Kong buyers out there at the moment looking to purchase family homes. Is there anything that you're seeing different to what I'm seeing at the moment?
It's quite similar in all fairness over in Reading. We're noticing a great influx of Hong Kong buyers, investors, also the buying investors as well, looking to create a portfolio over in Reading. With also the new build developments being made in Green Park and Town Centre. It's a great chance for people to be part of the new London 2.0.
Sure.
That Reading's slowly kind of turning into over the next kind of 10 years to the decade. What we're also seeing is a lot of the investors and buyers are looking for great transport links in education sectors, be it private or public.
Okay.
Is that something you've seen over here as well?
So from a property perspective, can get good family homes, it's a safe environment, and I think then on the flip side, when you look at what Reading's got to offer in general, as you mentioned, from commuting, we've got fantastic business opportunities here. We're going towards this kind of carbon neutral vision, and we're moving at record paces with hydroelectric dams and lots of other things going on in the area. I just think it's a great opportunity for buyers. So education always being a key factor, but when you look at Reading as an area, so much going for it, and the new developments and everything else, I can't really see it slowing down, to be honest. So some fantastic opportunities.
And touching on what we mentioned about the private schools as well, linking back to when I mentioned that the buyers are looking for home offices and studies. I think it's also where the private education can also offer a great online tutoring education, leading to potentially not that aspect in a public school, but also private schools offering just a little bit more help if it was, so to speak, we do go back into another lockdown. Things won't, but again, what people are potentially doing is looking for houses in great sized locations with a quiet community with a good sized garden. Sort of hoping for the best, but just preparing for the worst.
But being able to cater for it where maybe in their existing properties they wouldn't be able to do so. I completely agree. So, just to summarise, we've seen a growing demand from international buyers and investors, and also that's met on par typically with the family looking for their next property, or as well as first-time buyers looking to get on the ladder also. Is this something that you agree with?
Yeah, 100%. I think all factors you just mentioned can help us carry on being, market leaders in sales and instructions in the Reading market over the next few months, and hopefully keeping that up, helping them find dream homes, new homes, and ideal investments.
Perfect. So if you've got any questions about the local property market, or you want to pop in and see me here at Earley, give us a call at any time and I'd be happy to answer any of those queries that you've got. Or
likewise, get in contact with ourselves over the phone, email, or pop in to see us in the marketplace in Reading Town Centre.
Thanks for watching.